Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What I have for you guys today are some tips on modding your weapons in the 1.4. Now, in 1.4, I feel like weapon modding is 100% better than it was in 1.2, 1.3. I don't know why, I just like it so much more. In my opinion, you have more of a choice on what you want on your weapons. For example, if it's headshot damage, reload speed, rate of fire, if you desire a lot of headshot damage or a lot of, critical hit damage, you can pretty much focus all your attachments on that one specific thing. Anyways, for today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on modding your assault rifles and your marksman rifles in the game. Now keep in mind, you could do this for submachine guns, LMGs, pretty much anything in the game, maybe except shotguns. You might want to have some other attachments on your shotguns, but for about 90% of the weapons in this game, you want to have similar attachments I'm going to be showing you guys today. So if you guys do enjoy the video and you find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. So first up, we are going to start with the assault rifles. Now you guys can see I am going to be modding the LVOA, and one thing I want to say about the LVOAC is I absolutely love this gun. If you guys haven't tried or bought this gun, I would 100% recommend. It's so good. For some reason, it's so accurate, it does so much damage. It's just a overall really good gun in 1.4. Anyways, getting back to the video, so as you guys can see, I am rocking the Inferno Firestorm camo. Hands down my favorite camo in the game. I don't know why, it just really looks good on this assault rifle and any other gun. But we're going to start with the optics first. So the two major key things I would recommend on your scope is to have headshot damage and critical hit damage. Now, for your third bonus, it really doesn't matter what you have. I have stability, you can go with like accuracy, maybe critical hit chance, maybe even optimal range if you feel like it, but you definitely want to have critical hit damage and headshot damage on your scope. Moving down to the magazine, so what I have is 110% magazine size. You definitely want that number to be as high as possible so you can obviously get more ammo. Next up, I have 2.5 critical hit chance, and to be honest, this is really low. If you find a magazine with like 3.5, maybe 4 critical hit chance, that's in my opinion a god roll magazine. Last but not least, I have 4.5% reload speed. Now you definitely want reload speed on anything you are using, unless you are using like final measures, I think, which gives you 10% reload speed. You really don't have to worry about having it on your magazine. But if you're not using that gear set, you want reload speed on your magazine 100%. Moving on next to the foregrip, so what I have is 12% stability, 2% accuracy, 4% critical hit damage. Now it doesn't really matter if your accuracy or stability is higher on this grip. In my opinion, having a little bit more stability on at least assault rifles is a little bit better, but also for the critical hit damage, you definitely want either critical hit damage or critical hit chance for your foregrip. The final part of this build is the muzzle brake. Now the muzzle brake I am using currently is 11.5 stability, 3% critical hit chance, and 5.5 headshot damage. Now I am not going to be using this forever. If I could find a better one with maybe a little bit more critical hit damage instead of critical hit chance, that would be way better. But as of right now, this is what I'm using. So for your muzzle brake, you definitely want to use something with accuracy, stability, critical hit damage, and headshot damage in my opinion. Moving on next to the marksman rifles, the one thing you definitely want to focus on is headshot damage. You guys know 90% of the time you are going for a headshot whenever using a marksman rifle, so the more headshot damage you have on your attachments, the better. So first up for the scope, we have 16% headshot damage, 2% accuracy, 2.5 stability. Now headshot damage on this thing is absolutely great. 16% headshot damage is a lot for anything pretty much. But the only problem I have with this scope, it doesn't have a lot of accuracy or stability. So if you find a scope with a lot of headshot damage and a lot of stability or accuracy, you definitely want to keep that and use it on your marksman rifles. The magazine I do have is very similar to the one I did have on my assault rifle. Pretty much focuses on the most amount of ammo and critical hit chance and critical hit damage. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. Obviously you want as much critical hit chance on your marksman rifle. For the grip, I have once again stability, optimal range, and accuracy. To be honest, you really don't need range on marksman rifles, so the ideal foregrip in my opinion for the marksman rifles would be stability, accuracy, and maybe critical hit chance or critical hit damage. Once again, you really don't need range. Last but not least, for the muzzle brakes, you definitely want to focus once again on critical hit damage, headshot damage, and maybe accuracy or stability. Once again, I have range, which kind of sucks, but that's the best muzzle brake I could use on the M1A. But that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, for your marksman rifles, definitely focus on headshot damage, critical hit chance, For anything else you're using in the game, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and stability in my opinion are the most important things to focus about. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.